Hytale did not disappoint with this month's Hytale content. In this month's blog post, the Hytale community received images showing off the new Hytale headquarters, images of swampy marshlands, screenshots of the beautiful Zone 3 landscape, new biomes, and unique creatures. And in today's video, we're going to be looking over all the small details you might have missed while reading the latest Hytale blog post. Before we jump into the video, remember to click the link in our description to join our Discord server. You'll be able to stay up to date with any future Hytale blog posts or videos from Hytale News. Also, leave a like on this video, and don't forget to subscribe. Now, without further ado, let's hop right into the video. First, the Hytale team hints at super sensational news in the coming months for the blog posts. They said explicitly, "These are exciting times for us as we establish the new office, expand and reorganize our development teams, and embark on a crucial phase in Hytale's development. We've been working on some exciting new features and content we can't wait to share with you later in the year, but these need a little more time in the oven before they're ready for public consumption." But what does the term public consumption actually mean? Is it the fact that there will be more blog posts providing exciting gameplay? Or maybe an announcement about the name reservations or the beta? Who knows? But for sure, the next couple of months for Hytale will be super content packed. The opening image the team introduced to us from the Hytale blog post was the beautiful leafy settlement that rises above the misty marshland. The first thing we all notice is the enormous tree that seems to be at the center of the misty marsh. The question is, what exactly is living there? We believe it to be some kind of headquarters or town hall for the Quebec race. But wow, that's one big tree. Speaking of trees, we could not help but notice the tiny tree towards the bottom of the right image as it sits under the water. We are not sure if trees have the possibility of being located underwater, although we think it could provide a unique feature to Hytale landscapes. As we continue through the misty marshland, we notice two Quebecs protecting their land, even when the weather might not be in their favor. To the left, we see an adult Quebec warrior with a leafy spear, and to the right, we notice an elderly Quebec, also known as the tree singer, keeping him company through the rainstorm. In the distance behind these swampy trees, we see the peak of a large mountain, complemented with some tall blue structures that we believe are blue leaf trees towards Zone 3. Speaking of Zone 3 trees, we are provided with an over-the-shoulder shot of a blue-colored Gaia statue. We also notice the many outlandish pine trees that fill the land of Zone 3. But what is the true meaning of the Gaia statue being there? Well, we believe it to be similar to having a cat in Minecraft. We think having a Gaia statue near your home will provide protection and scare away the night's monsters. Another theory is that perhaps these statues are procedurally generated around the map and are located in certain structures. What these statues will entail is up to you guys to discover. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments down below. Moving on, we see the same image, but we are viewing this tree campground from the other side, where we see a tiny pond in the center of the campground and little farms surrounding it. It indeed looks very comfortable to camp at when venturing throughout Orbis. Next, we enter a foggy-looking biome that we've never seen before. We see skulls lying down on posts and faction flags hanging from the walls. We believe this is a nearby Outlander outpost in Zone 3. We also notice many blue glowing orbs that may indicate some of the magic that's been used around the forest. Following that image, the team provides us with an image introducing one of Hytale's newest mobs, the Mosshorn. This slimy hairy beast is someone you'd probably not want to stumble across. I mean, look at those jaws. I can imagine the Mosshorn will be able to attack us with its curved horns like a bull. Following that, the Hytale team provides us with another image in a similar location, this time disregarding the Mosshorn. This time we can notice just how detailed each prefab is in this biome. Specifically, the plants seem very dry, matching the theme of the fallen forest. One last thing to point out in this biome is we have yet to see any trees with leaves actually on them. We think this indicates that this particular biome may not be the safest place to roam when you are not geared up properly. When you didn't think it could get any spookier, the Hytale team does not disappoint, introducing the Ghost Forest. The first thing that catches most people's attention is the skeleton dog towards the pond. We also notice these trees now provide some leaves. However, they look as if they're barely holding on. We think the gray tint that has been implemented for all of these prefabs gives the blocks a spooky effect, especially when determining if we want to venture out into this biome. We also see some sort of object sitting underwater. Many think it's an undead fish, which is very possible. However, it could also just be an underwater prefab. Regardless, this biome is not a safe place to go if you're just beginning your adventure. The last image the team shows off in the blog post is a ground image of the Ghost Forest. We instantly noticed that the skeleton dog wanted to be more of a main focus in this picture. We also noticed similar looking trees in this biome, although this time we can see heavy fog and even some orange fiery orbs. Could these orbs indicate that magic's been used nearby? Let us know what you think in the comments below. That wraps up today's video on exactly what each picture provides in the Hytale blog post. But before we go, we want to provide some beautiful fan art pieces from the community over on Twitter. The first art piece we're going to show off today is a drawing from @SMBM_2003, as he created his own version of the Moss Horn after Budokat requested some fan art for it. It looks lovely, SMBM. Next, we have a sketch from @EFS3_, who creates a Moss Horn fan art from the latest blog post from Hytale. We just love the crazy detail. Make sure you tweet us if you ever plan on coloring it. It looks great. And that wraps up today's video. If you want instant updates regarding Hytale, make sure you head over to our Twitter at HytaleNewsYT, where we tweet news regarding the game. We're always sharing news regarding the game as soon as it hits the public. If you're feeling a little extra generous, you can help the Hytale News team by clicking the blue join button and earning yourself a badge on YouTube and Discord by becoming a channel member. We can't wait to keep sharing more news regarding Hytale and its eventual release. A big thank you to all of you for watching today's video. I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye and catch you later.